I'm not saying the other one was bad, but I'm saying this one is better. Okay, makes sense. This one looks more professional. Like that one had a bit more too much of an edit, like cutscenes and slides, too much transition and things of that nature. Again, I know I'm not supposed to talk about that. You're asking me for vocal feedback, but I'm just kind of giving you some general feedback, just to kind of give you my opinion. Again, after all, it's my opinion, right? But as far as your singing goes or rapping goes, I like this one. You're doing those things that I talked about in the other video, or in your previous video. I think you're doing that more here. Okay, and also the quality of your audio is better. Okay, so this is probably a better mic, I would say. But yeah.
People have the power. All we have to do is awaken the power in the people. The people are unaware. It's like they're not educated to realize that they have power.
Thinking back on my times of rhymes, I can't explain God giving gifts, giving the lift. Seen the shit that leave me sick of poor, which they never witnessed. Carry weight through the skills that I spit and seek to levitate my stage to a kid.
Okay, you gotta let me know what those Nike shoes are, okay? So if you can send me like an Amazon link or something, then let me know, okay? I really like those kickers, man. I really like those shoes. I think they're pretty dope. But yeah.
God's answers with the minds by time to the signs for a fine. Breeding kinds of sublime if the standards storyline for a prime like bright.
Okay, you see that you're doing that. You're doing it here more. And I think it also has to do with the tempo and the rhythm of the song, because I think that one was a bit more faster maybe, okay? I would actually like to go ahead and play that real quick from my cell phone. Okay, so give me a sec here. Alright, I think it was this one. Let me see. Alright. Okay. Oh, this one is actually faster than this one, okay? But interestingly enough, I'm liking this one more, okay? Like the video, the audio quality, your voice, and just overall your rapping and whatnot, it's better, okay? And again, that's just my opinion, okay? Of course, some people probably like that other song more. I like this one more personally, okay? As far as the video production goes, audio production, your rapping, things in that nature, okay?
Like boarding, short is the center of my stench board, and those who cure should have wrote. Keeping close to focus, boom, it gets to go to war. More to the school, boom, 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 souls boom to the core. Hidden shadows to the one with the fun and the fun, the lyrical sonner. Hidden shadows to the one with the fun and the fun, the lyrical sonner.
Peace in your mind, peace on earth, peace at work, peace at home, peace in the world. It's to try and get people orientated to think peace, like eat for peace.
I really like this
Breathe.
one. It's like it doesn't have all those, I guess, there's too much edit in it. It just looks a bit better. Again, as I mentioned, it's just my opinion. Okay, I'm just sharing my opinion. And you did ask for in-depth critiques, so I feel like I would, just giving feedback overall, the whole music video, the whole picture here, okay? Just not your voice, but yeah.
Peace. And dance for peace, make love for peace, to just have the peace like a mantra going round and round in your head.
I kept on my grind, stayed on my rhymes, boom, boom, from a chance out into the sun.
I really like your rapping on this one, and I have to say, okay, I think this one is really good, okay? And again, I'm kind of like repeating myself here at this point, but that's all you really need to do. Just from my, experience with working with hip-hop singers. Again, I do not work with a lot of hip-hop singers. I only have a couple, like few, if I'm being completely honest here. But the idea is that, you build up the song, build up the rapping a bit, because you kind of like start singing a bit maybe higher or rapping a bit higher, put more emphasis, things in that nature, okay? But yeah.
Fed in order, cool is nice, suggestions priceless. 9 to 5 till I'm 40's got me thinking twice less. Who's going without a price? Yes, lack of education leading down bad advice, not a question. Appliances of God's giving blessings and written stress. And poetic impressions with Lucas suggesting law will behave. I'm more fresh and all matters to the beat of mine. Still we're gonna fade in which I place fate. Journey of revelations in time, kept in mind from the one high. Prophetic when I ride for better times. Man skill with the swag on touch, better never been seen. Ready to do deep king in this live scene. I can get tighter than a jack with a touch with some clutch better than these rappers.
No violence, no starving children, no violent minds, no violent households, no violence.
And I like this too. Like, is that your voice or is that somebody else's voice? Okay, feel free to let me know about that. But other way, I like this. Okay, like this is a bit more, I guess, more relatable. At least for me, as far as the lyrics go, the melody goes, and whatnot. Just overall, I like this one more than the other one.
No frustration, no fear. We think we have the right to have a say in the future. And we think the future is made by who says it. War is over if you want it.
Okay. Alright, so that was the second video. Again, I like this one better because just overall your rapping was a little bit better. You were doing that inflection thing that I talked about in the first video. As far as the video goes, the music video goes, I like this one more. It doesn't have that too much of an edit and stuff, you know. It's just that slow motion and whatnot. Also the quality, I think, of the camera, so maybe a better camera was used to film this video. Again, I'm not sure. That's not my forte. Excuse me. The audio is also better. Like, I can hear your voice more clear, okay, than the other one. But whereas the first one, the music was too loud as opposed to your rapping, okay? But other than that, I'll leave it at that for this one, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and play the last one that you sent me, so that, you know, I don't miss out anything. And of course the other two videos are just lyric videos. It's the same songs, just lyric video. But yeah, I was pretty much able to understand what you were saying. Love your lyrics, okay? Your lyrics is pretty good, but then again, that's not my forte either. I mostly specialize in vocal technique. That's what I am, a vocal technician. But yeah, let me go ahead and close this video, and then I'll get back with the last video, okay? All right. Heart of the city, here we go. All right. I love the same purpose.
49% is evil, 49% is good, that 1% is neutral, that you know you should. Like a man, respect with yourself. Talking strong in your race. We're all one and the same.
I like this one too.
So they try to sell it different. We're more like it different every single way. Let me drink and fake my confidence, help pave the way. The high rank can make you great. We all wanna feel the same, that's how we all relate. Laid it down in Texas, reckless in the eyes of relatives. Text with what it costs the king. Half a year where it's made, then I see the place to be. Headed uptown with G's down the drain. Flushing Queens with a prince laid. A young son of up and coming, it's been seen. Trying to make it seem again. This time more than just in my dreams. I rise like sun, see stars and scenes of home. I see the sun in the scenes of a high. I'm on board to take this rap shit for. Married to the game, jealousy's a highness. So no time to cop again. Give my life safe for hip-hop. Terrain across all states one day. I'm a messenger, not to mention wisdom. Some of all I need is just one queen. So don't track it, she be the backbone to the king, bro. I be that chairman on the scene. Next to comply, be the fly filler on the poster. What?
Again, very straightforward, okay? Not much to say here. I pretty much said everything in the first and the second video. I would like to ask you one thing. Now, of course, you're a hip-hop artist, but do you also write your own songs? Let me know about that. Do you also do your, I guess, maybe sound engineering, things in that nature? Just let me know about that, or whether you outsource that and stuff. Just let me know whether you write songs or not, and, you know, that would be fine. You don't have to answer the other things. And also, are you currently working with any voice teachers? Like, as in to work maybe your phrasing skill, in your rapping, or maybe you're working on some technique. Maybe you want to sing a bit of higher notes and stuff and implement them in your music. Like, let's say Linkin Park, you know, hopefully you know the band Linkin Park, the new metal band. Mike Shinoda would rap and then Chester would sing, things in that nature. If you're into that, then let me know about that as well. And yeah, that's all, man. That's all. Let me know the questions. Whoops. I'm gonna let that pass. All right. So yeah, let's go ahead and continue.
Universe or a holster, but when I lay to rest, the way they celebrate my death. Who doesn't die, you move all I left. Yes, all I want is all this truth. This poetry is power. A gift of reality, I let the past be the past. I look past miseries. Not everybody hates someone to see you do your thing in need of console. With my soul, haven't seen the world as being cold. Brought to me against the world, what? That was me on the come up. Scared that my dreams wouldn't churn up. Torn apart by my own fears of time slipping. But the hand of God blessed me with the gift to reap riches, with the talents I was given. So I face a path that I'll reap the wealth. Solomon forget when he held a faith as he faced the test. Garbage style and whip. Surrender now, let
Love the meaning, I love the lyrics.
Passion, I lose slaves at the heavy wage. You ain't talking, who can do it better? Who's gonna be the villain? Had to make it here, you can make it anywhere. Make it here, you can make it anywhere. Back against the wall, an underdog.
So from here you can kind of like put a chorus at that kind of part, you know, so like you have the 4-beat and the 8-beat, you know, the sections, and then you can kind of like maybe put a chorus if that's something, you know, you want to do, or if you just want to keep the song whole rapping, that's also fine. Again, I'm wondering about that, if that's something you want to do later down the road or no, or maybe it's something you're working with. Let me know about that. But yeah.
Easily attained, put some courage in the will. Surely I'll bring it back to the Ville and let them know that it's real. Surely I'll bring it back to the Ville and let them know that it's
I'm really enjoying your music, okay? So I know I'm kind of like sitting here very quietly, but no, I'm really listening for a lot of things, in case you're wondering, okay? And I'm really enjoying your music, like the whole package, okay? Really awesome. You're singing, you're rapping, your lyrics, things in that nature. Awesome. Beat, rhythm. Okay, alright.
In my dream, and I'm hearing this from those who once loved me unconditional. Speak of my existence as being non-existent. Knowing time evaporates and moves change. I'm wishing I could go back to my younger days. No longer hoping, I'm believing. Speaking shit into existence, cause believing is my sin. And the reason, one life to live, putting the conviction to go into that slip until oblivion. Schooling those disease foreigners, reasons for the friction. I don't know whether give it up or say word. Vulnerability is weakness in this motion culture. It's always we just who lead you to that favorite tune. How did I get here? Who made me? I parachute the mind thing, pointed how, what, and why. This is real life, skip the fake claim.
So like at that part, you could put a kind of like a bit of singing part again. You know, I talked about that. I think, again, okay, let me go ahead and wrap this up, and then I'll give you my afterthoughts.
Mistake, contemplate, think to overtake. What did he say? He was ready to die, that you get in. The pockets crucified and the days still the same. Sacrifices of the rubrics, constituted through the music. Really going through poetic movements. Both guys, pupils, RP, RP, RP.
Okay. Alright. Awesome, man. Awesome stuff. Okay, so let me go ahead and wrap this video up, and then I'll get back to you in a couple of seconds. Alright, my dude. Alright, my dude. So, definitely lots of good things. I got lots of good things happening there in all those 3 songs that I just heard. I definitely like it, okay? So, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about when people said your cadence need improvement and stuff. But at the same time, you know, as I mentioned a couple of times, that, you know, hip-hop is not my forte, okay? It's not something that I really specialize in. But I do have a few clients that I'm working with in the hip-hop rap world. But again, I mostly work with people who are in the contemporary pop, R&B, soul, gospel, rock, metal, those kinds of things, okay? Country, bluegrass a little bit, but not too much. But yeah, so again, what I had to say, I already said that, okay? Now, in my opinion, when people say that your cadence need improvement, I think it's probably because there is no like chorus part, as in like, you know, maybe you can do a little bit of singing, like, you know, when Eminem sings, "I'm sorry, mama, never meant to hurt you, never meant to hurt you, cry, but tonight I'm cleaning all my clothes at," you know, that song back from what, 2002, 2003, back when that movie came out, 8 Mile. Hopefully you know that movie, and of course, I mean, like, who doesn't know Eminem, right? Yeah, so you can kind of like do that as well. So implement a bit of sing-songy stuff. I think that would be good. That's why you will see sometimes a lot of hip-hop artists collab with some singers, you know, because they want that kind of chorus to kick in and stuff. So again, this is just a food for thought, just my personal opinion, that I feel like maybe that is something you should start implementing, because that can kind of like help you spice up your overall song, so that, you know, you're not kind of like constantly rapping for 3 minutes and 4 minutes in that kind of same kind of repetition kind of word, and it's just only rapping. I'm not saying that's bad, and, you know, there are many songs out there who are doing that, but I think that's kind of like what people meant, that they want a bit of, I guess, more singing, that maybe the chorus can be a bit better, where you do a bit of singing, like, it doesn't have to be, oh, you know, it doesn't have to be like super stuff, you know, like riffs and raw and trills, and you don't have to do that, but just a bit of singing, kind of like what Eminem does. I think that would be good, okay? So that, in my opinion, I think that is something you should probably start implementing. And again, I asked you some questions earlier, so feel free to get back to me on them. Now, once I send these videos to you, right, then I'm gonna probably divide them up because I cannot send all of them at once because it's gonna be over 1 gigabyte, and the limit is only 1 gigabyte. So as I send it to you, get back to me, okay? So get back to me. So after you can either question me in the order page section, or you can just watch the whole thing, mark it as done, leave the feedback and stuff, and then you kind of like, you know, message me on my inbox, and then we can kind of go back and forth and kind of like have a conversation about that. That's up to you. Or you can kind of like just point out the part, you know, where I asked questions, and you can kind of like do that because Fiverr does allow you to do that. And apologies, but that's all I have to say for this video, okay? I'm sorry if that's not what you were looking for, but again, you know, I'm being honest, okay? I did not expect that you were gonna be hip-hop artists. I thought you were, because most of the people that I get, they're mostly, you know, in the contemporary pop, R&B, rock, metal, that kind of genre. But I do have a few people that I'm working with who are in the hip-hop genre, in that industry, in that field. Yeah, I'll leave you with this for now. So there you go, dude. That's my, I guess, in-depth critique or in-depth feedback of your songs. Hopefully you find this helpful. Leave an honest review and feedback. I would appreciate that. And yeah, get back to me in my DMs, in my inbox there on Fiverr. Yeah, and again, real quick, when you mark the order as complete, you cannot respond in the order page anymore. Then you have to message me, okay? Or I can kind of like do that as well, okay? If you like, I'll probably do that once you mark it as complete, and then you leave the review and the feedback and stuff. But yeah, and then we can kind of go back and forth. And again, if you do want to work with me, maybe you want to work on your singing a bit. Maybe you're like, yeah, dude, that's kind of like what I want to work on. You know, maybe I think a bit of singing in my rapping would be good. Every 8 beat or 4 beat. Every 8 beat, yeah, every 8 beat usually. You can put a chorus there in and whatnot, and then, you know, you can kind of like start singing and stuff. So I think a bit of singing would be helpful for you. But yeah, again, that's all I have to say for now. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this feedback, and I will see you next time, okay? Take care. Bye-bye.